Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the UConn Huskies facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. They've got Martin, and it's Keith in at the 2.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. Following the bucket by the Huskies. Bibby dishes to Roberts. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Here's Looney. From deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. On defense, the Bruins. Day kicks to Joseph. He dishes it to Day for 3. Here's Splitter, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. They go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. 2 shots.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton, also coming out of Westwood.
Bibby with it.
Move the ball. Stick it
Morris right side. Back to Bibby. Here's the 3. Cannot hit. And the Huskies going the other way now. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA. A lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
That's it. And some changes here for the Bruins. Thomas checked in for Looney. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Bibby, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Porter. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5, down low.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
The Bruins leading by 4, and for the Huskies, Martin is out there with Reed. Then it's Keith, and it's Day in at the 1. Bibby passes to Looney. Here's Roberts. And the Bruins check on 2 more.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his team.
The foul called on Freak. Back in for Porter. And a switcher also for UConn. Checked in. Here's Martin. Pass to Splitter. Martin the screen. Day dishes to Martin. Down low. UCLA grabs the miss.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
UConn trails by 8. Here is Day. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for four.
Exactly. And the first half is now in the books. UCLA leads by 10. And time now for... The second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
So on the floor for UCLA. Bibby in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at center. Martin wide open. He fires. The feed to Joseph. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Into the lineup for UConn. Cecil Sims. Jesse Jennings.
There's the pick. The drive by Jennings misses from close range.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way. Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Sims inside. It's rebounded by Bibby.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Personal foul.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
And both free throws good for Bibby. Greg, you mentioned UConn moments ago in their defensive pride. Some great defenders, Clark, have come out of that school.
Yeah, you look at Mecca Okafor, Hasheem, the beat, both.
We got to be more physical. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Bruins leading by
Post.
17.
Rotate over
on the floor
and
for
make your presence
UConn.
felt.
We've got Keith. And it's Martin in at the power forward.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Day kicks to Martin. Trying to get back on track. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's UCLA. Now, here is Bibby.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
The pass to Looney. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Beyond the arc. Bibby misses. UConn trails by 17. Joseph, the pass to Keith. Feeds to Day. Doubled by Bibby. Launches it. It's rebounded by Bibby.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about it, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Here is Day. Bibby covering. Stolen by Bibby.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bruins.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Shot is off. And the Huskies going the other way now. Here is Day. Trying his luck deep. Shot by Joseph. No good. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Now, here is Bibby. He's tightly guarded for three. And that one's good.
3 points. 3.
Stolen by Bibby. And he uses the glass on the
Another
way.
shot.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
So it's UCLA. Get up the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight.
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports, with Greg Anthony and Kemba Walker.